Traxxas/101 here, and today I have two announcements to make. Number one, I broke the front steering block, so the wheel came off. And number two, here's the big one, the LCG kit came in. So I'm going to be installing this in this video. So just a quick overview, it's just a bag. It says the part number there, it says what it is here, helpline, that's about it. Let's get it open. Okay, so I have the bag open, so let's just see what it comes with. So it, of course, comes with the chassis here, the new blue one. Too bad it doesn't come in a better color, but blue came with everything else. So then it comes with a new battery hold down, which is the exact same as the one my Slash came with. It comes with a, I think this is a skid plate, and one Nerf bar, and another Nerf bar, some battery spacers and screws, because I guess you need those, and one of these things, I think it's to hold the battery hold down on, and the new front springs. I'm gonna have to research, see what those do, and a manual. So there's a lot of stuff to install here, because I guess I'm taking out the whole chassis. So I'm gonna do time lapse for most of it, so that the video's not an hour long. But yep, I'll explain what I'm doing most of the time. So I'm gonna start by disconnecting the ESC and the battery. Alright, so that came off nicely. So now I'm gonna have to take out the steering servo and get this duct tape off. So I guess the easy way to do that is hopefully not cut the wires. Alright, so now I'm gonna unplug this. Okay, so now I got all the electronics out, so I need to somehow figure out how to get this main thing off. So I think I'm going to start with up here and then do the back. So I got these 3 screws off, but I'm just going to cheat, and instead of taking the whole bumper off, I'm just going to bend it, because it has enough flex to do that. Okay, so now those screws are out, so I'm going to get these right here, because I think those are the last screws holding it in. Okay, so now I think the last screws holding it in are right here, so I'm going to unscrew those, and I think the chassis should pop right out. Well, there you have it. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to start by taking this thing off. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now I got this thing off. Now I can replace it with this. Alright, I got the steering servo in. Okay, so now I'm going to screw this into the front part here. So now I'm going to put the chassis in the front section. So I'm just going to slide that over, and this should snap in quite nicely. Wow, that's smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to put these screws that went here back in. Okay, I got those screws in, so now I'm going to screw the bumper back in. Okay, so I got this wire through, and now I'm going to mount some of the electronics. Okay, so now I have some of the electronics in, so I'm just going to do a quick test to see if everything's working okay. Obviously, things are not working okay. Okay, I figured out what was wrong. One of those plugs was in the wrong spot, but now we're working, sort of. So now I'm going to screw this part in, so the receiver, it's going to be plugged in, and then I'm going to mount the ESC and then connect the back. Okay, so now I'm going to mount the ESC. So I have a little piece of foam here, so I'm going to glue that to the base. Okay, so now that that's glued to the base, I'm going to glue on the ESC. There, and I'm just going to hold it down while the glue dries so it gets nice and solid. Alright, so now that that's on quite nicely, I'm going to mount it to the back of the car. So it looks like to mount it to the back here, I have to take off this skid plate. So I'm going to do that real quick first. Okay, so now I got this off, so I can mount on the whole rest of the car. So I'm going to try sliding it in the best. Oh, wow. That worked pretty good. Now I'm going to just put the screws in and then we'll go from there. So I just noticed that there was 2 spots for screws to go up here, so I'm going to screw them in real quick. Okay, there's just a few more screws to put in, and then I'll be done. Got the low center of gravity in, so now let's take it for a ride. So here's a quick video of turning really sharp with the low center of gravity kit. So it just slid right into the lawn and did not flip over. So here's a slow motion video of the car without a low center of gravity kit. So it did not slide, it just traction gripped. The high center of gravity just made it completely flop over. It didn't even have time to make it to the lawn. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share this video.